Hello there, and welcome to episode 27 of Ron Dennis Returns, a McLaren story, with me, Darth Vader Gaming. Imola. We go still top of the Constructors' Championship, and drivers being very close. We have some updates on the car, and a car that is now borderline top tier, properly chasing down the Red Bulls now. We've got new regulations being announced for next season, with changes to front wing, rear wing, underfloor and suspension to hit low end downforce, something that we've been really pushing for the last few years, last season and early this season. Medium speed as well, heavily affected on suspension, and considering our suspension development at the moment, that could be a problem. However, we are prepared. We're going to be really pushing the development on suspension still this season, as it is a very quick one to push forward. We're still looking at our new suspension coming in before the next race. In fact, let's just increase the number of engineers on that for now so it's quicker. But as it stands, we are going to be much faster versus other cars here. That's going to push our low speed cornering right up. We'll focus on dirty air cornering a little bit with the new parts now as well, and then chassis, because the chassis is not going to be affected. We'll edit that. There we go. Right. Okay. So that's going to be ready in 11 days now. Let's just have a quick look as to when that actually is versus a new next race. I think it actually might miss. Oh, we'll be ready for Miami, which is fantastic. It's just going to that's not 11 days. That's before it's updated, so we'll be ready well before Miami now. We'll just be pushing that through this weekend, and then we'll drop the numbers down again so that it'll remain within the time frame to be ready for Miami, as we'll have new parts available to develop from post this race. We'll probably look at an underfloor. So before we move forward, we have some experience points to use. Lando. I feel like reactions is the way forward with Lando at the moment. Danny Rick is a little bit off yet, and Teo is going to be, I think we'll go for maybe accuracy as well. I think we can start focusing on cornering pretty soon as well. His speed's pretty good, but he's still a couple of years away from being in one of the race cars. So, our objectives this weekend. That's not the right one. Q3 with both cars. Fastest lap, maybe. We'll see. And then both cars qualifying in top 8. Both cars, well, one car finishing in the top 8 apparently, for some serious money. I don't think that's going to be an issue. We do need to rush a manufacture on some parts for Lando's car. But here we go.
The hills of Tuscany are green to the south, but here in Imola the air is red hot. Welcome to Ferrari's turf, for the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. The track has been around since the 60s, but the first official Formula One race was held here in 1980. Let's see what excitement lies ahead this year. This is Imola, and it's an old school track with plenty of elevation changes and...
So as far as a strategy is concerned here, we've got dry race, and I believe a one stop is the way to go. We might go soft, medium, medium actually, or maybe medium, medium, soft, just to try and get that fastest lap. Might do a medium, soft, medium with one car. We'll see how we go. It depends on the on what we'll sit at the end. Okay, so Teo in the car as always. We'll minimise the push just to make sure we don't get too much engine wear. Now there is some parts, so we got 421414, and oh, that's the wrong one. So we need some new side pods sorted out for Lando's car. It is going to cost us some pretty serious money, but it'll be worth it for consolidation of the part versus CFD, because we've got the chassis and the chassis underfloor and front wing, so chassis suspension front wing, chassis side pods and front wing rather, to consolidate. So as far as setup's concerned, higher cornering speeds, lower braking potentially, and yeah. So increase the camber. So traction, stability. What we're going to do is that, I think, increase the straight line speed slightly. And increase the traction. I don't know, I feel like lower traction might be the way at Imola. There's only really 2-3 high traction zones. So I feel like we'll leave it at that. 5 and 12, that seems reasonable. Quick save. And off we go.
And radio check when you can.
Yep, radio is good, Drix good.
I didn't check which engines I put in. I believe I'd put the older ones in. I think we are going to struggle for being able to maximise the correlation of parts versus the simulators, I think. That's a very optimistic time. Especially with Perez doing a... Alrighty. There we go, that's more like it. So Perez has had clear air now. But he is only 3/10 ahead. Max will be 5 or 6, surely. What's the difference of tyres here? Not a lot, really. So we're talking about going on softer tyres and pushing hard, really, to be able to get the most out of this weekend. I think.
Update when you can.
61.
Everything's pretty stable.
72%.
Understood.
That's acceptable. Oh, bad when it's... Ugh. I mean... We could absolutely look out here. There is the potential, but we know that if this is wrong, then going the other way is going to be the way to go.
How's the balance? How's the balance?
Throw him his fresh tyres on. He'll be ready to go in a minute. Okay. Ooh. So. I think that could be absolutely perfect, really, for... We'll try that, actually. There is the potential that we could be looking at an 100% setup for Lando within session 1 here. So the softs are certainly at 70%. A lot faster than the hards. Oh, here's Verstappen. Going on to softs now. 82%. So we know with traction where we're going there. And to be honest, it's going to be that close with braking stability. We're just going to do that, and then bring the rest in line. So back out. $15 laps worth of fuel. Off you go, Danny Rick. Get me some data. So my suspicion originally was correct that the lower traction is the way forward in Imola, because there is only the 3 main traction units. Optimal,
I just want to give a very
100% as suspected.
We'll
The question now is, do we leave Teo out for data collection? And I feel like we probably should. It's not ideal really for Lando's car, but at the same time we need that data collection. So switch the tyres over. Drop the run plan down. And we'll also change his wear to minimal. So Lando's going to go into P2 with a car that is supposedly perfectly set up for his race. Given 25 laps worth of fuel. Push him slightly harder. I don't really want him to be going lowest pace on hards. Yeah, not really anything else to do there. With Danny Rick, we do need to change his setup slightly. Just like that. I would have thought cornering would want to be better, really. We'll try that, and if it's not going to work, we know that optimal can go back the other way on the oversteer. I suppose you could do that, and then do it that way. Let's try that. I'd rather aim for the slightly higher speed. We'll give him mediums with 20 laps on. When is it that we're supposed to get rain? Saturday. That's fine. Off we go.
And radio check when you can.
Okay, radio check.
Lando's times are going to be very interesting to see here. Oh, here goes the wet weather. Fantastic.
I think we've had a car run wide.
So Lando running half a second behind Danny Rick, really. Which is kind of not really suspected. Then again, it's...
So, reporting a lot of rain.
Okay.
We'll do one more lap. Right, both cars in now, please. So we've definitely got progress on the tyres. Well, not tyres, on the setup rather. Shouldn't really have any issues with the weather going to full wets.
No more rain.
Already no more rain. But Imola does take forever to dry up. No more rain, as it starts raining again. Fantastic. Great. 95%. Let's grab him in. So it's just the just the two. And to be honest, it's kind of not really worth changing anything. I would rather just change it at the end of the session. I do feel as though it's going to be that is the change I need to make. Let's do it. He does lose about, what, 10 laps or so of running, maybe 10 laps, 5 at least. Nah, 4. Looking at what Lando's managed. So it is a very interesting representation that the last lap right now is 4/10. Well, we're now running quicker than Max on barely better tyres. Max is held up behind other cars though, so Still great, apparently. We'll put the hards back on.
Someone's run wide.
Update when you can.
98, so it's got to be so close now. I'm unsure if it's even worth pulling him back in for a set of softs, just to see where his lap times are. But when we are 6 tenths behind the leader, who is on a fresh set of softs, it's pretty even, to be honest. What is interesting is Max's softs at 60% are
Okay, Lando, that
falling
is
worse
session.
than Danny Rick. Oh no, he's stuck behind cars. So's Danny Rick though. So we're going to need to do some pretty hard running in P3 to be able to hit maximum track knowledge with both cars now because of the rain. But we do at least have right, I think we can safely say that's going to be the optimal. We'll leave him to it. Hard tyres, 25 laps. Should we just give him 20? We'll get them done faster. He's going to be coming in anyway. Lando can have mediums. 20 laps. I'll give him 25. Two sets of 20. Nah, 25. That'll do. Quick anti-glitch save. I am running a little bit behind with this session, I think, for the for my time for the full length.
And Lando, radio check, radio check.
Yeah, ready to check all good.
Track should be green.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow for racing game content. Six tenths behind the car on softs. Alright. This is only really Max I need to worry about there then. I do wonder if we're going to be looking at a one-stop here with the performance of the hards. Especially if we can stay within DRS. 40% chance of rain, apparently. Go on here. Who spinned it? Neither of my cars are involved,
We've
so that's
just had
fine.
a crash on the track.
Oh, the goat.
Let's take a look at the replay. Now let's look. We're watching Nicholas Latifi.
Oh no. That's got to be wing damage.
That's an off and a big...
Give me optimal for Danny Rick. Come on. Yes. 99. It'll do. There's no need to change anything. It's realistically just going to be a click more on the toe anyway, so I'm not going to bother. Was that last lap? And Max is on what tyre? Softs. Where is he? Not stuck behind a car. So Max's last lap a 1:17.1. Danny Rick is a 1:17.7. I wonder, what's he going to do if he pushes? Even slightly. That's not even half a lap of mild push. And he's already within 4/10. Max's tyres are 64%. Danny Rick last lap within a 10th. I am starting to feel like the one stop's going to be the way forward here. These hard tyres look very OP. We'll give Danny Rick another 15 laps on the hards. Maybe let's give him another 5. Let's give him 20. I just want to see what he does on a full push lap with a full 20 laps worth of fuel on. Last lap. A 1:18.3. We'll give Lando another set on his mediums. We'll give him, what, another 10 laps, shall we? Give him 12. And then we'll put some softs on both cars and see where we are. Let's give Lando a bit of push as well, why not? 18.4, Danny Rick 18.2. Chances of a safety car here are pretty good, if I remember right. let's drop this down again. Lando needs some soft tyres. 10 laps of fuel.
There's been a crash. Sounds like a single car. Who's that just crashed?
Oh no.
We can take a look now. Now look at this. Daniel Ricciardo involved.
That's
here.
no.
And that's a big smash. They'll have felt that.
That's a Merc getting a pen, surely. I've got some damage. Oh no.
Who's running wide there?
Well, let's see where Danny Rick is with damage. He's still one of the fastest cars on the track. Brilliant. And his fastest lap. Okay then. Not even pushing. Danny Rick is basically the fastest car on the track. As is Lando. We'll take that. Russell's getting a penalty. It's going to be all about the towing, quali. The question is car parts. I thought we had suspension damage. Four two 1414. Okay, I'm pretty sure we had suspension damage, but all right. So new engines. Rotate the gearboxes. Here it goes.
Radio check, please, Lando.
No sign of rain. Single run.
Yeah, all good.
There is no need to be remotely
Track
concerned.
should be green.
we following Max out? Yes, we are. Oh, it's very close at the top, isn't it?
Okay, Lando, that is the end of the session.
So 2.5 tenths. 3 tenths separate the top 4. 4 tenths the top 6. 5 tenths the top 7. I do think we can do enough on the old tyres.
And radio check.
Yeah, confirm.
Track should be green now.
Nobody else come out, please. That'll do. Oh.
Oh, did someone run wide there?
Well, Danny Rick ran wide, and he's now going to need to do another run. So the question is, do we do another run with Lando? The runs weren't compromised, so I don't think we do need to do another run with Lando. Unless people are going out on old tyres. Which it appears like they are, so Lando's top mind, so no, we're not going to do another run with Lando.
I think there's been a lock-up.
Oh no, Danny Rick's stuck behind Albon. That's going to be a problem. Or not. As it happens, his first lap would have been good enough. Not by much, but it would have been good enough. Oh no, no it wouldn't. Oh wait, no. 15-1. Yeah. No, 15, no, it's not 15-1 at all. So, Lando's time is properly disgusting, to be honest, on a set of old tyres. So, Danny Rick now has a compromise on the tyres here. I think we are just going to be looking at the one run for Danny Rick. I might just look at the one run for Lando and maybe do double soft run in the race. So here goes.
And radio check when you can.
Yep, radio is good.
We'll wait till
Track's
every
good.
car's done a lap and then go. To be honest, we don't need to be at the front of the grid. a problem now. We're a bit too close to the end of the... That's alright, that'll do. And we're going to be slowing down Perez's lap here as well. Top 3 for both cars. That will do. Max's time, though. Wow. We are going to need to outstrat him.
The time has come.
So, with the position gain, not really gaining much money here. We'll give it a go, but I'm not seeing it happen, to be honest. I'm not bothering, it's a waste of money. There's just no point trying. So, strat options. We are going to overfuel by 2 laps on both cars. I'm not risking that again. And we'll do a full deploy with Danny Rick and an overtake option. I'll just do full deploy. Okay, so the one stop is supposedly fastest. We're going to create a new strat. There's an option here of a medium to hard, or hard to medium rather. So if we were to go hard to soft and hang it out for a safety car, we'd be 3 seconds slower. Let's aim at a new strat. Medium. Soft. Soft. And if we were to do a medium, soft, medium. And what if we were to push on all stints? But the final, you gain 3 seconds, so a one stop is faster. We will do the hard to medium. Danny Rick. And we'll do the medium to hard for Lando, I think. No. We're going to one-stop it. Hard soft and hard mediums as the options, I think. And then we'll look at the options for making this one quicker. Yeah, I feel like that's the best option. We'll aim with hard medium. And that's interesting. It claims a hard medium slower. Going that way round. We could stop early if we think there's going to be lower deck. Okay. I wonder, what if we were to do this strat, add a new strat, switch to mediums at the end and push? Well, that's a very interesting concept. Especially if we've got lower deg, we can go for that and go push. We'll stick with this strat for now. It is going to require some management. But let's do it.
It's a bit of a cloudy day for the race, but the atmosphere, as ever, is electric.
Can the McLarens overtake
And there's
Max?
Lando Norris. After an impressive qualifying performance, they're starting today
For more of
just
this
behind
battle long
pole.
term,
And behind them,
subscribe,
it's Ricciardo.
like,
They're up
follow.
in third position, tantalisingly. The crowd are on their feet in anticipation of this, the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Is Lando done him off the line? I feel like Lando might have done him off the line. Never mind Lando doing him off the line, Danny Rick's doing him off the line. So we're not going to push Lando here. We're going to save tyres.
Just be
Let Danny
careful
Rick
with
push.
this tyre.
Confirm.
Push it hard, Danny Rick. Push it hard. You've got him. Or not. So we'll just sit in behind now.
We should slow down.
Understood.
We are going to need to use some deploy, I think. This is going to get interesting.
So deployed.
Yeah.
Time to push, Danny Rick. Time
So
to
we need
push. You too, Lando.
Understood.
And the overtake as well, please, mate.
Confirm.
Big push. Can you have him into one? He says no. Save the tyres.
DRS enable.
I think someone's run wide.
Could be looking at Lando being the one to run the long tyre strat here. That's Max Bindit. That is Max Bindit.
We've just had a car run wide.
And we do appear to be looking at low deg here. You need to push that a little bit more, please, Lando. I didn't want that. Stop holding each other up. side by side. Norris takes fastest lap.
Look at that! They've run wide!
So we'll look at DRSing both the cars here. It does appear as though Perez has slowed down Norris here. Danny Rick taking her fastest lap. Norris isn't going to take
Understood.
Danny Rick that turn 1. So we will push once more with Danny Rick. LeGreg is using the hard tyre. But we do need to bring ours back into contention. Come on, Lando, get around him. He's not getting the move done. And it is a problem. This should be Lando getting the move done now. It's not. Lando, you've got to get it done, mate. Now he's got it done. Oh, and Lando's just blocked Danny Rick as well. Deg is too high, and Danny Rick is having problems. Drop your pace, Lando. Drop your pace. Oh no, I've just dropped him from his... Can our cars push out a DRS here? We have broken the DRS. This is where we have an opportunity. Because we may in fact also be at the crossover here. Yellow's in 3.
Is that a lockup?
Danny Rick is much closer to Lando here. We've wasted an opportunity there to try and pull some more ground. There isn't the ERS to be able to do it. We need to look at saving Danny Rick's ERS here. These cars aren't pulling away. Oh, well, we are pulling away. They're not regaining ground. Even with Danny Rick pulling out his ERS. Right, we're going to need to push the ERS again now because he's dropping back out. He will pull back in with the DRS zone. This is going to give us some options with tyres later. 4-second gap now. What's the pit time loss? 12th at the moment. So that is behind Max, who is still on old mediums. And going faster than we are, but that's not really a big deal.
I think we've had a car run wide.
We're looking at a one last round of harvest for Danny Rick. These guys have pulled 10 seconds on the car behind. We are at a point now where we need to push, I think. Where are we coming out? 7th. What's the pit time loss? 27.
Recharge off, please.
Confirm.
We need to watch that gap to Perez the second that that gap drops. We've got a gap. Dare we take it now? We could go early. We do have a gap as it stands, and it's not dropping. Really, in the grand scheme of things. Can maybe do one more lap, possibly two. Oh, I know. Time to push both cars here. The problem that we've got is if we come out too close to Gasly, then we're in trouble. And where does it think we're going to come out with Lando here? Is 5th, which means ahead of Gasly. No, behind Gasly with not Lando. And yeah. So we will be behind Gasly, but what we really want is to be pushing that little bit longer. We've got the tyres to do it, and Perez isn't catching, so may as well keep going. We'll leave Danny Rick with a little bit more on his tyres for now. Now Perez is catching. This is where, if we're not careful, we could be in trouble. Lando's coming now. Those lap cars are going to cause us problems.
And box now, box.
Where's Lando coming out?
Box confirmed.
So Lando came out third. Where is Danny Rick going to appear? Lando's on the main straight. Russell on the main straight. Danny Rick is out ahead of Lando. But only... Oh, no, he's not. So we should be in a position now where the Red Bulls cannot catch us. Certainly Danny Rick doing the fastest lap when he's not even pushing.
Someone's run
Bit of
wide.
casual. Russell going wide is going to cause us problems. But Greg must be going hard soft. Pulling half a second a lap out of Perez here. Norris going purple in two. Absolutely no point our car's fighting here. Approaching on Leclerc now. A second and a half a lap faster. Leclerc's got no answer.
McLaren
Danny Rick's going to
gain
have
a
to do it the
position.
slightly harder way here. It's not going to be difficult for him though.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Lando takes the fastest lap.
Leclerc has pitted.
That's Aston's thoroughly getting in our way. Actually, we'll give Danny Rick the full beans here. He's got an opportunity for fastest lap again. It's not taken. Back to light on the tyres. Perez has just got nothing. Certainly not yet anyway. Joys of having to take a phone call while streaming. So we are looking at... It's a very close battle at the front with our two drivers here. Red Bull have thoroughly dropped it. We could in effect turn the engines down and just look after the car here. But we want that fastest lap.
And charge button off.
Cheers.
Time for Danny Rick to push. Lando's got in his way. It's not what we wanted. We are still pulling away from the Red Bull of Checo there. Seems to take... I'll go out for a pee quickly. We're still pulling away, but not really in a position to pull that fastest lap at the moment. Messed it up by pressing the wrong button there. Oh, has Danny Rick done him? He's done him. He's done it even with me making a mistake. Let's look after the tyres now, gentlemen. So we'll push for the end now. We've looked after the tyres throughout the race. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh, Sector 1 yellows. What have we got going on here?
That sounds like someone's gone wide there.
It's going to be hold position now. We've dominated.
Last lap, last lap. Okay, and checkered flag.
Well done.
Oh, and it's Ricciardo for the win.
That is the checkered flag.
Yeah, awesome job, everyone.
Good job, mate. Very well controlled race that. Good drive.
Danny Rick wins in Imola. Are we going to get to see a shoey?
This was some stellar work from Daniel Ricciardo. This is a tremendous podium result. It's joy all around for the team.
There appears to not be a shoey. That's slightly disappointing.
And I'm not sure there's anyone who enjoys a podium quite like Daniel Ricciardo does.
Checo's got Max's gold boots on. That's interesting.
But remember, it's not just about today's trophies, it's the points that can make all the difference. McLaren have shown some serious chops here. A good...
So our first 1-2 of the season. Danny Rick top of the Drivers' Championship. It's going to cost us some serious money. But at the end of the day, we're 30 points ahead in the constructors. It's a reasonable points haul as well, considering the lack of overtaking required in that race. Good experience haul. 3 million. So, debrief. We can now design new parts. XMP wants more acceleration. I mean, he's right to want more acceleration. New ATR. So, let's go to Lando's profile as suggested. He's a little way away from getting another experience point. What about Danny Rick? 300. Next race then. Okay. Parts development. We do need a rear wing, really. The front wing's fine. The rear wing needs some work. So, however, there is one other thing we need to look at before we start doing anything. So we can change it to add another 2 days, really. So, development parts. $10 days. There you go. Right. And we'll just emergency develop that. Race. So, suspension's not an option right now. Underfloor does need to be, however. So, we're looking at a very overpowered part here. I think, to be honest, we may as well let's do massive. That's interesting. That our low speed cornering high speed cornering is still going to increase even with the kilonewton decrease. Let's just rush it. Why not? It's only going to give us an extra 2 days though, really. So in 50 days time that will be ready for Canada. Oh my. Okay. So we'll rush that. Ready for Canada. 50 days. Yes, please. And we'll design one more part. I think it's worth going for a side pod, to be honest. We'll throw 1.5 hours into it again. Maybe 1.2. 15 wind tunnel hours. So we've still got 2.3 left, that's fine. We'll do 0.8. Leave us 1 and 1.5 for some more parts. Why not? Put all the engineers on. A rush development will be ready in 18 days. Wow, okay. We could do a rush development and it'll be ready for when? Be ready for Spain? That's mad. So Spain's what, 25 days away? Massive drag reduction. How good's our engine cooling? You know what, that's actually going to be a really viable part, ready for before Azerbaijan. So let's push it. And then we're going to have the suspension part, which will be ready before there. So we'll have another part getting ready then, and another part then. We'll throw a rear wing in, I think. So do suspension and rear wing. Suspension low stock. Front wing low stock's probably more of a concern, to be honest. Right, we need to manufacture some more suspension. Normal, another 2. And that's fine. And then we'll go to develop another suspension. There we go. 40 days. So that'll be ready by Azerbaijan as well. Wow. Okay. Unless we rush it, in which case it's ready by... No, still Azerbaijan, so we'll just... We could always intense it. And then it's ready for Azerbaijan. Go major suspension development. Let's do it. Spend all the money. Right, so we've got 8 million in the bank. Do we need to do anything with facilities right now? CFD's been refurbished. The wind tunnel is ready in 18 days. Suspension simulator could probably do with a refurb or an upgrade. But at the same time, there's not really any point. Test part centre. Can't afford to upgrade. Design centre. An upgrade gives us more engineers. I really want more. More engineers is what I want. Don't care about the scouting department. The team hub is worth refurbishing. Do we upgrade the boardroom? Nah. I mean, we don't really need the performance boost from the boardroom at the moment. It's not really that important. So race targets for our next race, which will be Miami. We are a top tier car for this race. There's no getting away from that. We're the best dirty air cornering car for this circuit. Best cornering car for this circuit. It's our top speed that's the problem, but it's half a mile an hour, half a kilometre an hour. I can't see Red Bull being able to pull away from us here. So we will aim for the same targets again of 2 cars in the top 8, 2 cars reaching Q3. Our finish position, they want 2 cars in the top 6 now. And I am going to go for a guarantee of the fastest lap here. We are aiming for 2 top 8 finishes in a row for both drivers now. Okay, thank you for watching. Bit longer one today, but don't forget to like and subscribe or follow Darth Ravon Gaming on YouTube, Darth_Ravon on Twitch. Have a nice day. To quote a great wrestler. Cheers.